How's it going, everyone? PRM Collectibles here with another idol video, and so today we have Passcode. So let's get started. And so here I have both the regular edition and the limited edition of Passcode SKILLAWAKE. And so I did get this a part of an online sign event, so I got an autograph with it, which I'll be showing towards the end, so you want to make sure to watch the whole thing. And one special thing about this single is that it actually serves as the opening for an anime, which is as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. And it's the opening for season 2 of the series. That was already annoying to say in English, so I'm not going to say it in Japanese. But anyways, this title, Skill Awake, is the opening track for this anime. And now for the similarities and differences between the types. First off, the CD is going to be the same regardless of type. You'll get the song Skill Awake, and then also you'll get Super Addiction with it as well. And both editions do include trading cards. And so for what's exclusive to the limited edition is going to be that it contains a Blu-ray from their concert, Passcode Presents versus Passcode 2024 Volume 2 at Spotify O East. That's a mouthful to say, but that's the concert that you get with the Blu-ray. And then also you get a photo book that includes pictures from their concerts. All right, let's go ahead and take a closer look. And so looking at the front cover, you could kind of see this is like your standard Passcode type of album artwork. It reminds me a lot like Strive's artwork. And so now the limited edition and the regular edition's artwork for Skill Awake, they're both basically the same. It's just right now they are in their packaging, so it has like extra things on top, but once I unbox it, you'll see what I mean. And before it's unboxed, at the back, you could see that it has the anime itself. It's just an excerpt, so once it's unboxed, then it's removed, and then it just has a more standard Passcode back cover. All right, let's go ahead and open up the regular edition. And as you could see, once you open it up, then you have a standard Passcode back cover. All right, let's go ahead and take a look inside. And as you could see, just again, this is the CD only version. So nothing special about the CD. It's just the title and then a couple stars there. And then here in the booklet is where we have the photo card. So I'll go ahead and put it to the side first because I'll show it at the end. And as you could see, it is pretty much just going to be your standard booklet of the lyrics and also the credits. All right, let's see what trading card I get with the regular edition. And it is Takashima Kaede. And now let's open up the limited edition. And so here we could see how cool the limited edition looks, and then even cooler there in the back you have a little special design. And so here this part is a sleeve, and so this is what I meant about it being identical to the regular edition. Once you take off the sleeve, you could kind of see that it pretty much is the same thing. And so now let's take a look at this live photo book. So it has a lot of pictures from their performances, which is really cool. I'm very happy that they do this now with their new label, because with this new label, they have these photo books and then also trading cards. So I'm very happy about that. Before, they wouldn't do that. They would show Blu-rays, which I wasn't really complaining, but it's nice getting a lot of extras with your CDs. Now let's go ahead and open up the CD of the regular edition. And the back is pretty much the same, except it has the details about the tracks in the Blu-ray. Now let's take a look inside of the limited edition. And so as you can see, there's the CD, but then we also have the Blu-ray, which is pretty much same design, except a little bit fancier. Now the booklet, we'll go ahead and take out the trading card first. And so the booklet, since the CD is the same pretty much, it's going to be identical. So it has just the lyrics and the song credits. Let's see what trading card I get here with the limited edition. And it is Takashima Kaede again. So I got a duplicate here, which is a little unfortunate because, of course, I want to get one of every member if possible. I only have 2 here, so I kind of wish I would have gotten a different member. But anyways, we have the double Kaede. And so like I mentioned, I did get this a part of an online sign event, so I ended up getting an autograph with it. Now, if you've never done Passcode's online sign events, the way they work is pretty much they have different tiers, and they are all depending on how many CDs you end up purchasing and things like that. So for the first tier is a solo checky, which is a Polaroid. So you get to choose a member, you get a Polaroid of them, and then they sign it. The second one is similar to that, except you get a poster instead of a solo member. And then the last tier is a group Polaroid of all the members, and each of them sign it. And one thing about online sign events for Passcode is they actually split them up and put them into pairs. So they have at least 3 online sign events, so that way each member gets paired with each other. And so keep that in mind, because in case you have a preference of 2 members over the other, you could choose that online sign event. And so the autograph I ended up getting is a group checky of all the members. So I personally like all the members, so I prefer getting group stuff rather than individual members autographs. So I have the whole Polaroid here. One thing I forgot to mention is you get to choose who is the one that writes your name. So for this one, it was actually Hinako. And so now for the songs themselves, I very much enjoyed them. Skill Awake is a similar track to like Ray or Atlas, for example, where the song is more of a pop song. The vocals are going to be that way. The guitar is very melodic, whether it's leads or the riffs themselves. But of course, even though it's kind of like a softer Passcode song, it's still going to have screaming regardless. So that's kind of how this song works. And it makes sense because it is for an anime, so they have to kind of meet in the middle here so that it can kind of appeal to everybody. And for Super Addiction, this track is way more towards the electronic side of things. The synths play a heavier role. The vocals auto-tune is also kind of more exaggerated here. And there are some parts where the vocals are very playful. The guitar pretty much is doing power chords and eighth notes because the synths are playing melodically throughout that. There are some parts where the guitar is kind of metalcore-like, but for the most part, it is going to be eighth note power chords. And so overall, I very much like this single release itself. The songs are good, and then also whichever type you get, really, there's no right or wrong. It just depends on what you prefer. So if you want things simple and you only care about the CD and maybe the trading card as well, you could go with the regular edition. If you want the extra bonuses, which is the Blu-ray and then also the photo book, then you could pay a bit more and go with the limited edition. And so that's it for Passcode SKILLAWAKE. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow me at PR Mastodon on Twitter and Instagram. I do have a live streaming gaming channel on Twitch and YouTube, PR Mastodon. So if you ever want to come hang out and chat, I'll be live there. And so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Tune this.